Oh boy, it is hot. So I went looking to scout a place to go into town, and I found a way to the road, but it's not a legitimate entrance, so you're not supposed to go in and out of there. So I just want to show like how kind of I left signs to make sure I could find my way back as long as I got back before it was dark. Because you get in woods, even with like this has got some old, like a machine made this. And this was one of my landmarks. Actually the last landmark that I noted in my memory was that a machine came through here and shoved that tree down to get through. And then it looks like it, almost like a backhoe type, but something different. How they swung around. It looks like they twisted this tree down, or maybe it was just a nasty storm, tornado, a small tornado or something that came through here. But something's made this trail. And so when I found it, I followed it out. Because it just seems like it was going in the right direction, generally. So that makes a lot of this easy, but what I gotta look for is the little sign that I left that said, hey, you gotta turn here. And they're subtle. You see this arrow? There's 3 shafts and an arrowhead. I came from this way. Now, somebody just walking up the trail at random may notice, hey, that's kind of makes look the shape of an arrow, but I mean, a good tracker would know that that doesn't fall like that naturally. Not with 3 shafts. 1 maybe, but not 3. So here we come to another fork in the road. And a pink ribbon was my sign. And also 3 sticks in a row saying I came from here. There's a lot of signs here. Looks like wild hog. Besides like the machine tracks and stuff. This, see how that's like makes the shape of a hog's nose? So they're like rooting around for roots and fungi and whatever, truffles. I don't know what they get here. But I believe by the sign that I met on the way out to town that I didn't go through, kind of says, hey, all right. This doesn't strike my memory. I want to follow this trail. the spot. Yeah. Okay, here's another one of my landmarks. When I was coming through here, I didn't leave a trail marker because there's just a very distinctive deadfall here in this area on both sides of the trail. There's a lot of marks from the rooting of these hogs, and which that I can't use as a marker really, but all these dead trees that are all cut the same way, and there's like a wall of that over there lining the side of that side of the trail, and then there's, you know, basically a wall of sticks lining this side of the trail. It's pretty distinctive marker. I didn't feel, and then we had a ribbon hanging in the tree already, so I didn't leave any markers around there. I figured I'll find that eventually. Okay. Now, like, I don't see any markers there, so I'm gonna stay on the main trail. But I did eventually come out of a small trail like that. And I don't... Man, I may have to look at the map and see if I can... I kind of feel like... I don't know if I marked my turnoff onto this trail clearly. Let me see. That's a problem. I don't leave much of a footprint. These shoes are well padded. They're like moccasins on the bottom. Well, I'm going to check the maps and then get back with you.